Once you start applying the simple thing that I'm going to share with you in this video, your success rate when it comes to manifesting your desires will go through the roof. And I mean all your desires, not just the ones that are small or sensible, even the ones that are so big that scare you a little bit because deep down you think that they are impossible to manifest. Hello, my beautiful superheroes. Welcome back to my channel, the place where we make the impossible possible. If you're new here, hi. I'm Scarlett Grace, I'm a manifestation coach, and today I want to talk to you about the missing key to manifesting. Are you the kind of person who knows how to manifest? You can manifest small things like people giving you gifts or a cup of free coffee or finding coins on the street and all that stuff. Or even things that are not so important to you, like you're thinking about somebody, you want that somebody to call, you haven't spoken to that person in months, but it's not an important person, it's not like your ex that you want back, and then you just let it go and the person calls you. Or you're thinking about something in the sense of, wouldn't it be nice if this happened? And it just happens in your reality. But when it comes to the things that are really important to you, the desires that you hold close to your heart, those big dreams that you have, you can't seem to manifest them. Somehow they don't fully manifest, or they take a very long time, and there's many setbacks along the way. Things start moving in the right direction, then they go back to nothing, and then you have movement again, and then they go back to nothing. And you're wondering, what is going on with that? Because you know how to manifest. You know how to use manifestation techniques. You have proven to yourself that you can manifest. So why is this happening? This is what we're going to talk about today. So let me ask you something. Are you the kind of person who shares their goals and desires with everybody? When you decide that you want to manifest something, who do you tell? Do you tell all your friends? Do you tell your parents? Do you tell your siblings? Do you announce it to the world? You decide you want to lose 50 pounds. Do you go around telling people, that's it? By this time in 6 months, I'm going to be 50 pounds down. You decide that you want to become a millionaire. Do you tell everybody you meet that in a year from now, I'm going to be a millionaire? Just watch. Or maybe you don't share your desires with the people that are physically around you, but you go online and you comment, I'm manifesting this, I'm manifesting weight loss, I have my ex back, under every manifestation video and in every manifestation group and group chat. If you announce what you're manifesting, this may be the reason why it hasn't manifested yet. Neville Goddard talks a lot about this, but for some reason, this is a part of manifestation that isn't discussed very often. In his teachings, Neville said over and over and over and over again one thing: tell no one. And there is a very good reason for that. Let me explain. The people around you are just yourself pushed out, right? Everybody in your reality is a mirror reflecting what is going on inside of you. All your fears, your beliefs, your aspirations, your dreams, your thoughts, your self-concept, they are just mirroring you. So, if you start telling people the moment you decide to manifest something, those people around you are just going to reflect your current fears and limitations back to you. Doesn't that make sense? You desire to manifest something. That means that up until now you didn't have that thing. Let's say, for example, that you have been broke your whole life. And you wake up today and you decide, that's it. I know how to manifest now. I have manifested finding coins on the street and people buying me coffee and all kinds of things. I know how to manifest. So right now, at this very moment, I decide that I am going to become wealthy. I'm going to manifest this. I know I can. Up until now, though, you have been broke. So the people you manifested around you are a reflection of that. There are people that match who you were up until the moment you decided to become wealthy. Those people reflect broke. So if you start telling people, I'm going to become wealthy, those people will just mirror your old beliefs, the ones that kept you broke up until now, back to you. Because they're just mirroring you. And what happens when you're super excited about something that you want to create or achieve and you start sharing with people? You have definitely experienced that. Everybody has experienced that at least once in their lives. You're super excited about something. Let's say you decided to start your own business. You always wanted to do it, but you never actually seriously put any thought into it. But now suddenly you decided that, yay, I have this amazing business idea. It's time that I finally start my own business. And you go to your friends, your supportive friends, or the supportive members of your family. You're excited and want to share this brilliant decision that you made about starting your own business with them. And what do you hear back? Oh, I don't know. That's dangerous. Why don't you just stick with a job? That's more secure. Oh, I don't know. What do you even know about running a business? Are you sure? You're going to put all your savings towards that business, and what if it goes under? You will be completely broke. I don't think it's a good idea. You want to manifest a specific person and you tell your best friend, and your best friend is like, oh, I don't know, honey. You haven't spoken with him in 3 months. I think it's time to move on because I feel that you're just going to get hurt. This is what happens when you share your goals with other people before those goals have fully materialized. And if you're honest with yourself, you have experienced that many times, and you have experienced that even before you knew about manifesting. This is not unique to conscious manifestation. This is what happens with people every time you share your dreams. You will have a few people that fully believe in you, and then there will be the people that don't think you can make it, or are jealous, or they feel threatened because you want to do something that they didn't have the guts to go after, and they will try to bring you down so that they can feel better about themselves. And then there's the people around you that care about you, and their comments are well-meaning because they are truly looking out for you. But those comments still put limitations in your mind. And all these people and all their opinions and comments and energies, all that is just a reflection of what is going on inside of you. When you begin the manifestation process, your job is to stop thinking the things that created the old reality and convince yourself that what you desire is already yours. If you go around telling people, oh, I'm manifesting that, and have all your old beliefs reflected back at you, that is completely counterproductive. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Instead of focusing on playing over and over and over the new beliefs, the new thoughts that will manifest what you want, you're just getting more and more and more of the old beliefs that kept you from having what you want. Because that's what people are going to tell you. They're a reflection of your old state, remember? They are just going to bring you down. They're just going to convince you that what you want is very difficult or impossible to achieve, or that it doesn't happen to people like you. Who are you to believe that you can have that? Who are you to believe that you're going to be a millionaire? Who are you to believe that you're going to manifest a specific person? And then you go home and you suddenly have all those doubts, and it feels so hard to manifest this desire when just a few hours ago you were so excited and so convinced that it is within reach, that you can manifest it. A second reason many of you share your desires that actually stops your desire from manifesting is that deep down, you want other people's encouragement. You want other people to tell you that yes, it is possible for you to manifest this, and that is why you're discussing it with people. But again, other people are just going to reflect your limitations. It is not going to be helpful. You don't need anybody else's permission to manifest what you want. You don't need anybody else to tell you that it's possible to manifest what you want. All you need is to convince your own subconscious mind. Even if the whole world, every person on the planet other than you, believes that what you want is not possible, who cares? This is your reality. The only person that needs to believe it is possible to manifest it is you. Nobody else's opinion matters. Nobody else's opinion can manifest in your reality. Only your opinion manifests. So if you want outside confirmation that you can manifest it, that is just an indication that you need to work on fully accepting that it is yours right now. Don't go outside looking for validation. Go inside and convince yourself you already have it. A third reason why sharing your desires with people and telling them what you're manifesting stops your manifestation is because if you're telling people, oh, I'm manifesting my specific person, I'm manifesting weight loss, I'm manifesting money, What does that mean? If you keep telling people I'm manifesting this, that means that you don't have it yet. Otherwise, you wouldn't be consciously working on manifesting it. So by telling people, oh, I'm manifesting this right now, I'm manifesting that right now, you're just confirming it is not already yours. You don't really need to tell anybody what you're manifesting. They will notice when it manifests. If you are manifesting becoming a millionaire, they will notice when you become a millionaire. If you're manifesting dropping 50 pounds, they will notice when you're 50 pounds lighter, right? You don't have to tell them in advance. They will see it when it happens, because it will happen if you focus on already having it instead of discussing it with people. The fourth reason this stops your manifestation. Many of you feel this inner need to convince other people that manifesting is real, that you're not delusional for thinking you can manifest things in your own reality. So you feel this need to announce what you're manifesting, thinking, oh, they will watch me manifesting it, and then they will know that I'm not crazy. Or you're doing it because you're surrounded by people who don't believe in you, and you want to show them. You want to show them that you can do great things. Well, guess what? The best way to achieve that is to actually manifest those things. You don't have to announce them in advance. Nobody needs to know what you're working on. When those manifestations happen in your physical reality, the whole world will be able to see. You don't have to tell condescending Uncle Bob during Thanksgiving dinner that you're going to be a millionaire by this time next year. No, become a millionaire, and that will show Uncle Bob. But if you announce it in advance, then it's Christmas and Uncle Bob is there again. And then everybody wants to know, how is that business plan coming along? And if it's not, if it hasn't manifested yet, everybody has opinions and ideas and things that you need to do and things that you need to stop doing. And how is that whole situation helping your manifestation? It's not. You're just getting infected with other people's limitations, other people's opinions and limiting beliefs, when what you needed to do in the first place is go inside, close the outside world outside where it belongs, and go inside and focus solely on convincing yourself that this is yours. Yes, you deserve it. Yes, it's yours. Yes, you can enjoy it. Yes, it is not going to go away. It's yours for good. Yes, you can relax. Yes, you are secure around it. It is done. It is yours. But if you go and announce it, what happens is then you have to get it done. And not just that, you have to get it done on a certain timeline that isn't even your timeline. It's Uncle Bob's timeline. You need to have it done by Christmas or by next Thanksgiving, because that's what you said. So you are manifesting on a timeline and you have the added pressure of that, and all that pressure is more resistance. And what does resistance do? It stops your manifestation from happening fast. So it's a vicious circle. The more you want to push your manifestation to happen faster so that other people can see that it happened, the slower it happens. And you could have avoided this whole thing and just gotten your manifestation sooner if you kept your mouth shut and hadn't told anybody. And to bring this full circle, Uncle Bob's opinion that you may never amount to anything is just a reflection of what is going on inside of you. That is why we don't share, because what people say, how people react when we share, is just a reflection of our old limitations, and we don't want that reinforced. We want that gone, forgotten, erased, eliminated. The fifth way sharing stops your manifestation is for those of you that may not share that you're manifesting a specific thing early on, but then you start telling everybody when you start seeing movement, but before you get the full manifestation. And that in many cases just stops your results from coming. So you're manifesting a specific person back, for example. You don't tell anybody that you want to manifest this person back. But then you start meeting with that person again. Maybe you hadn't spoken in a year, but they call you and you go out with them and you tell everybody because you're convinced that you are about to get back together. But then they start ghosting you. And you're wondering what happened. What happened is you shared before it was time to share it. Other people didn't need to know that, oh, I didn't tell you this, but I have been working on manifesting this person back, and suddenly they called me and we met last night. They don't need to know that. That is not your end result. You haven't reached your end result yet. Let your manifestation unfold without the influence of other people. Other people are going to have opinions, and they can ruin a manifestation that is going well because they can influence your state. They may say things that pull you out of your state. Why take that risk? They don't need to know. When your manifestation fully happens, they will know, they will notice. When you move in with that person, they will know. When you marry that person, they will know. When you have 1 million, they will know. When you buy a Tesla, they will know. They don't have to know before it happens. Do yourself a huge favor and do what Neville used to do. Tell no one. And let your manifestation, when it happens in your 3D reality, speak for itself. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with any of your friends that need to hear this message. And if you haven't already, then subscribe and hit the bell icon, because I put out new videos every Sunday to help you manifest an amazing life.